The city of Abuja buzzed with energy, wealth, and noise, but not everyone shared in its comfort. In Unity Park, a teenage girl named Zina Okoro sat quietly on a worn-out bench. She was about 17, with dark skin, bright, intelligent eyes, and wild, tangled hair. Her clothes were faded and torn. Her feet were bare. For 3 long years, Zina had lived on the streets. After her mother died, she had no one left. She survived by running errands, helping strangers, and, on hard days, begging for food. That evening, her stomach growled, but she ignored it. She was about to get up when she noticed something strange. A sleek black SUV parked nearby. A young man stepped out, tall, about 19, wearing a white shirt and clean jeans. He looked like he didn't belong in the park, like someone who had never known hunger. His name was Tari Lawson, the only son of one of Abuja's wealthiest businessmen. Tired of his father's bodyguards and suffocating rules, Tari had sneaked out to feel like a normal teenager for once. Zina's sharp eyes noticed something else, 2 shady men following him. One of them pulled out a syringe. Without thinking, Zina grabbed a broken bottle from the ground and ran. "Hey! Stop!" she shouted. The men attacked Tari. Zina slashed one man's arm with the bottle. The second tried to grab her, but she bit down on his hand with all her strength. "Run!" she screamed to Tari. Confused but terrified, Tari followed. Zina grabbed his wrist and pulled him through the narrow alleyways she knew well. They reached an abandoned house and ducked inside, breathless. "Are you okay?" Zina asked, panting. Tari stared at her. You saved me." "I'm Zina," she said simply. Tari looked her over, thin, barefoot, tired. "Do you live on the streets?" She nodded. "Since my mom died." Tari was quiet for a while. Then he said, "Come home with me. My parents will help you." Zina hesitated. "Rich people don't want girls like me around." Tari gave her a soft smile. "You saved my life. They'll listen." The Lawson mansion in Maitama was massive and cold. When Tari walked in with Zina, the house staff gasped. Mr. Emmanuel Lawson, Tari's strict father, stormed into the living room. "Tari, what is this nonsense? Who is this girl?" "She saved me," Tari said. "From men who tried to kidnap me." Mr. Lawson glared at Zina. "You expect me to believe that? A street girl?" Mrs. Eliza Lawson, Tari's gentle mother, entered the room. "What's going on?" Tari told her everything. Mrs. Eliza looked at Zina and said softly, "You're very brave. Come, you need food and rest." Mr. Lawson frowned. "She cannot stay here." "She is staying," Eliza replied firmly. Later that night, Zina was shown to a guest room. She opened her small bag and touched the only item left from her mother, a tiny locket with a photo of them together. "Good night, Mama," she whispered. The next morning, as Zina came down for breakfast, Mrs. Eliza greeted her with a smile. "Did you sleep well, my dear?" "Yes, Ma." "Thank you," Zina replied shyly. At the table, Tari spoke with pride. "She fought off 2 men with nothing but a bottle. She saved me." Mrs. Eliza nodded. "You're very brave." Mr. Lawson said coldly. "She's not family. She can't stay here long." But Eliza wasn't listening. Something about Zina's face, her eyes, it reminded her of someone. Over the next few days, Eliza spent more time with Zina. Slowly, she learned that Zina's mother was Ifeanyi Okoro, a housemaid who had mysteriously disappeared years ago after getting pregnant. Zina showed her the locket, inside, a photo of her mother holding baby Zina. Mrs. Eliza's hand trembled. "Your mother, she worked here. She was kind. Quiet. But she left so suddenly." Zina's voice was quiet. "She said a rich man made her leave, but she never told me who." Mrs. Eliza comforted her. "You're safe now." But inside, she had a suspicion. She remembered how her husband once insisted they never speak of Ifeanyi again. Then came Inspector Depot. One of the attackers has been caught. We're still tracing who paid them, he said. Mr. Lawson's jaw tightened. Find them. No mercy. But the real shock came later. Eliza overheard her husband on a call. I told Ifeanyi to disappear. That girl might be mine, but no one can know. Eliza froze in the hallway, heart pounding. That night, she confronted him. Is it true? Is Zina your child? After a long silence, Mr. Lawson confessed. Years ago. I made a mistake. She got pregnant. I paid her to leave. I was scared of the scandal. Eliza's eyes filled with tears. We need to know the truth. We're doing a DNA test. Blood samples were collected quietly. Zina wasn't told the full reason. It's just a routine test, Eliza told her gently. Mr. Lawson grew colder, guilt gnawing at him. Alone in his study, he whispered. What if she's really mine? What will happen to my name? A week later, the results arrived. 99.9% match. Zina was his biological daughter. Eliza was heartbroken. You left your child on the streets, she said. You destroyed her mother's life. You must fix this. The next morning, Eliza gathered the family. Zina sat nervously beside Tari. Zina, Eliza said, your mother Ifeanyi worked here. And, we've confirmed it. My husband is your father. Zina stared in shock. I have a father. And a brother? Tari smiled. A sister. I have a sister. Eliza hugged Zina. You're not alone anymore. Mr. Lawson said quietly. I failed you, he said to Zina. But I want to try. Can you forgive me? Zina's voice was steady. I don't know if I can forgive yet. But I'll try. Just as the family began to heal, Inspector Depot returned with troubling news. We found the man behind the kidnapping. His name is Kelechi Odiyu, your husband's business rival. He was trying to hurt the family. Mr. Lawson ordered more security, but it was too late. Kelechi planned again, this time to kidnap Zina. At a charity event in Jabi Lake Mall, Tari took Zina out to show her the bright side of life. As they walked, masked men jumped from a van. Grab the girl. A gunfight broke out. One bodyguard was shot. Tari shielded Zina with his body. Just as they were dragged toward the van, Inspector Depot's team arrived. Drop your weapons, he shouted. Kelechi tried to escape but was arrested. Back at the mansion, Mr. Lawson saw Zina safe and broke down. For the first time, he hugged her. I almost lost you. I've been a fool. Please, forgive me. Zina whispered through tears. I'll try, Papa. Months passed. Zina slowly adjusted to her new life. She was enrolled in the best school in Abuja. Mr. Lawson stood before family and friends at a special dinner. Please welcome my daughter, Zina Lawson. She is brave and strong. She reminded me what love really means. Tari smiled. You saved me, Zina. And now you've saved this family. Zina beamed. For the first time in years, she felt something new. Safe, loved, and home. Moral lesson. Kindness and courage can change lives. Even with nothing, helping others can bring unexpected blessings. Family is not built on blood alone, but on love, truth, and forgiveness. Everyone deserves to be seen, valued, and loved.